Hello, and how you doing? As the day goes by, you begin to see how meaningless the world is. And I don't know what you're dealing with or what problem you have that you're trying to solve or what situation you are in right now. A lot of people are going through trauma these days. A lot of people trying to overcome fear and addiction and a lot. A lot of people have lost, maybe you've lost a loved one, you're dealing with a whole lot in your heart. But this is not the time for you to stay away from God. This is not the time for you to look back and like, no, I'm going to back down. No, you don't have to back down. You know what happened to Job in the Bible of Job chapter 1, if you read from verse 13. When Job was just there and the messengers keep coming. You read from verse 13 to 19, and they keep coming and telling Job. All they were telling Job was sad news about his kids, about his properties, his houses, you know. And the only thing Job had left was his life in God. But he never let that to make him back down. So I don't know the problem you're dealing with, but I'm not sure it's more than what Job was facing. This is the time that you need God because you look at the Bible of Job in chapter 1, verse 20. Job, the Bible says, Job tore his robe and fell to the ground and worshiped God. In everything that was going on in his life at that moment, all the losses of the battles and everything, all he could think of was to worship God. And I don't know the situation or what phase you are in right now that makes things look rough at this moment. But look at what the Bible says in the Bible of Job, chapter 22, verse 21. It says, submit to God and you will be at peace, and good things will come to your way. There's a time you have to draw near to God. This is the time you have to hold on tight at the rope because you may be at the end of the rope, but this is not the end of your story. You may be at the end of the rope, but this is the end. This is not the end of your life. You may be at the end of the rope, but this is not the end of the world. So you have to understand that this is the time that you need God because He will make sure that you definitely come through. I wish you the best and blessings always. Bless up.